Hey there, before we dive in, if you're ready to transform your life, hit that subscribe button and join our community of growth and motivation. Now let me speak to you honestly. The gap between where you are right now and where you want to be is not about luck. It's not about timing. It's not about who you know. It comes down to mindset, specifically the way the top 1% think, operate, and respond to life. The 1% mindset isn't flashy, it's quiet, it's internal, it's built in moments no one applauds. It's how you interpret challenges, how you respond under pressure, how you talk to yourself when things feel heavy. That's what separates them. Not money, not status, not background. It's the choices they make consistently. We all wake up with the same 24 hours. You and I have the same amount of time as people we admire, as leaders we study, as builders we look up to. The difference is not time, it's how that time is used. The 1% are intentional. They protect their focus. They don't hand their attention to distractions. They don't live inside endless scrolling or conversations that lead nowhere. They decide what matters and they move toward it daily. Most people believe success belongs to the talented or the lucky or the naturally gifted, but that belief keeps people stuck. Because the truth is, success is built on consistency, not intensity, not motivation. The 1% show up even when they don't feel inspired. They work when no one is watching. They continue when no one is praising them. Anyone can push when things are easy, when life feels smooth, when progress is visible. The real test is what you do when resistance shows up, when plans fall apart, when self-doubt gets loud. The 1% understands something deeply. Growth doesn't happen inside comfort. If you want outcomes you've never experienced, you have to practice behaviors you haven't mastered yet. Most people want results without discomfort, achievement without inconvenience. But the 1% don't avoid the hard parts. They accept them. They understand that difficulty is training, that challenge is preparation, that pressure builds capacity. They invest in themselves, not only financially, but mentally, physically, emotionally. They study, they care for their health, they refine their thinking because they know the strongest return comes from who they become. And this mindset extends beyond money. The 1% aim to lead better lives overall. They strive to be present parents, grounded partners, ethical leaders. They care about alignment, about values, about impact. They don't chase recognition, they pursue responsibility. They refuse to settle for average, not because they feel superior, but because they know what they're capable of, and they won't abandon their potential. There's no hidden formula here, no secret code, no shortcut reserved for a few. The path is simple, but it's demanding. It requires discipline, the ability to keep going, especially after disappointment. It requires resilience, the willingness to stand up again, even when falling feels familiar. Most people stop at resistance. They pause at discomfort. They retreat when things don't work immediately. The 1% adapt. They adjust. They continue. They find another way forward. Let me share an image with you. Think about a bamboo tree. When it's first planted, nothing appears above the surface for a long time. You water it, you tend to it, day after day, and for years, there's no visible progress. But underground, roots are spreading, a foundation is forming, and then suddenly, the bamboo grows rapidly, sometimes reaching incredible heights in a short period of time. The growth didn't start then, it was happening all along. That's how real progress works. The 1% stay committed, even when results are invisible. They trust the process because they understand foundations matter. They train their mind to see possibility instead of limitation, movement instead of delay. They believe in themselves early before evidence shows up. They continue taking small steps even when momentum feels slow, because every decision compounds, every effort layers. Progress is rarely dramatic. It's usually quiet, repetitive, unseen. Greatness isn't created in bursts. It's shaped by daily habits, routines, standards, how you show up when no one is tracking it. Success isn't an event. it's a pattern. It's not about one breakthrough moment, it's about hundreds of ordinary days handled with intention. Showing up when tired, continuing when uncertain, staying committed when quitting would be easier. This is where the separation happens. So the question becomes, what are you choosing? Are you living reactively or deliberately? Are you waiting or are you participating in your life? The 1% take ownership. They understand no one is coming to rescue them. No one is responsible for their growth except them. They don't outsource accountability. They don't wait to be saved. They don't wait for permission. They move. Many people wait for perfect conditions, the right time, the right opportunity, the right validation. But perfect conditions don't exist. There is only now. The 1% act within uncertainty. They make decisions without guarantees. They build momentum through movement. They don't wait for clarity, they create it. So here's the invitation. Stop delaying your life. Stop waiting for confidence to arrive. Stop waiting for someone else to believe first. The 1% don't wait. They choose, they act, they adjust, they take risks thoughtfully, they accept sacrifice, they keep going, because they measure success by effort and integrity, not by immediate outcomes. And understand this clearly. Failure is not a signal to stop. The 1% fail often because they attempt more. Failure teaches them, refines them, strengthens their approach. They don't personalize it, they study it. Every misstep becomes data. Every loss becomes feedback. This is how growth accelerates. You have the ability to change your life, but it starts internally. It starts with what you tolerate, what you repeat, what you decide daily. It begins when you choose to believe that you are capable, that growth is possible, that effort matters. Ask yourself honestly, what do you want your life to reflect? What kind of work do you want to stand behind? What kind of relationships do you want to nurture? What impact do you want to make? The 1% are clear. They know what they're building toward. They don't drift. They design, they set direction, and they stay aligned with it. Fear doesn't disappear. Doubt doesn't vanish, but it no longer controls them. They act with intention anyway. This is the mindset shift. Not dramatic, not loud, but powerful. And it's available to you. The path won't always feel comfortable, but it will be meaningful. So choose consistency. Choose responsibility. Choose growth. The 1% mindset isn't reserved, it's practiced. The question is simple. Are you willing to practice it every day?